Hey everyone, it's Will, Gamer Dad, with another video for you. So as promised, we're going to be taking on Shanie's second level 10 Manifest Weapon battle. Now if you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel, I really appreciate it. Also, I do have a Patreon account for those who want to support me that way. So this video is going to comprise of two separate battles. In the first battle, we're going to take on her Manifest weapons without Earth Zone. So I'm going to bring in a fully stacked regular Earth DPS team, and I will show you the loadout of the Grasta and weapons as well. And then after that, I'll show you the power of Mumpha to take on Shanie's Manifest weapon. Okay, so turn 1, she's going to start with the Epic Tail, which is basically a single target DPS water attack that's slash that also applies a 30% water resistance debuff. Now we do have Myris as well as AS Tuva on our team, and keep in mind that Myris does have Earth Wall as well. So we start off with a couple of defensive moves. We'll use Mustaphalis to reduce her power, and then we also start applying power down using Myris' attack as well. Turn 2, Shanie does her VC, which is increase int and power, just like Suzette's VC. Note that we're still using Nidaria Edge. We're not using OG Nagi here, we're going pure DPS. Turn 3 is of course Epic Tail again, and this is a boosted form. Now if you're wondering why it took 0 damage, remember that I'm applying 2 power debuffs, as well as we have Earth Wall up on turn 3, which will shield against water attacks. We also now have 3 stacks of Spiritual Utterance in order to have those skeletons slash for us and increase our AF bar. Turn 4 is a Shock Slash, which is basically an AoE small attack that also stuns, non-elemental. So you can see that doesn't even do more than 1000 HP damage. And we're going to rotate in Tsubami on turn 5 in order to end the battle right here and now without a full AF bar. Now if you're wondering why I'm using Tsubami over Serene, Serene does have a power and speed boost to your party. However, since we are fighting a physical attacker that's pretty tough, we're going to bring Tsubami because her VC is speed up 30% for the team and power down on the enemy as well. So extra level of defense just to make sure we survive. In the case where you saw that Tsubami got targeted, she had no buffs on her. So without that extra VC, we might have lost one member of our team. That being said, we ended the battle right there with Strangle, and it was enough damage to end the battle right there. Nice. Keep in mind, if we had crits on that final Strangle attack, you would have seen a lot higher damage. That being said, we finished the battle. This one was much easier than Annabelle's Manifest weapon. Now if you haven't already, make sure you catch that video as well. I also broke down the video into 2 battles, one without zone, and unfortunately I had to give in and do the second battle and the true battle with Miampha as an Earth Zone. Again, I will have a video sometime in the next couple of days to hopefully review Shanie with her Manifest weapon. I actually have a backlog of videos to do, being that there have been a lot of Manifest weapons come out in the recent times, and I haven't even reviewed Myris yet either, so hopefully I can get to some of those in the near future. That being said, here's my loadout for the team. And you can see that everything's the same as my other teams as usual. I will say that definitely, if you haven't done a lot of grinding, make sure you do go to present Garnet Dungeon and get a lot of those mid-tier 20% elemental Grasta boosts. That will really help your team in the long run, especially if you don't have a lot of those high-end 30% boosts from gathering all those junk in, to trade in Nagsham in present day. And of course, there is the past Garnet dungeon as well, but they don't really drop a lot of like DPS elemental ones. There's more of a support and other types of attack Grasta where you can switch up the elements of your team by applying one of those Grasta to a particular character in order to kind of let them have a different element in terms of attack. Haven't tried that out myself, but I know that is very useful, especially if you do convert mana, for example, and put one of her moves as the same element as your zone. You can really do a lot of DPS with that, being that she also has the boost where she gives everyone plus 35 speed, power, and int. Okay, so in this case, using Mempha and Earth Zone, obviously we're going to have reduction in damage by 50% against water attacks, so even the first turn, Epic Tail is not going to do too much damage, and we boost our own Earth attacks by 50% being that zone. Note that I also did rotate in Serene for power and speed for our team to allow more attacks in order to finish off the boss. Since we're using the T stock, every hit is a crit, which will automatically end the battle very, very quickly, and I don't even use Strangle here to end it. Just by regular attacks, we can do almost 6 million damage. Thanks for watching! We'll see you next time.